Oh, there's money. And then we can go over here and enjoy watching these guys being pushed into the rift. Or into the grinder. Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Orcs Must Die 3 gameplay. We are picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode, in which we had 5 skulled the coastal hallways, moving on now to the secret fortress. And this is a toughie, guys, the secret fortress. I'm not going to worry about 5 sculling this yet. I have not been able to 5 skull it yet.
That thing you said about how
2
it was,
doors.
Born with innate magical ability like Vorvik?
You don't remember your childhood? Curing your mother's fever, teleporting the family cat down from a tree.
I remember. And yeah, stuff kind of happened when I was around. Just good timing and luck, right?
No, it's not luck. Some of us have to work to use magic. For you, it just happens.
We've no time for this now. You have work to do.
We do, in fact, have work to do. I have not been able to 5 skull this solo. I'm thinking you either need 2 players or I just need to get my stuff more fully upgraded. But 2 doors, 1 up there, 1 down there, and they're both going to have to be coming through here. So I think we're going to try to start a kill box down here. This is tough. And then later on, I think we're going to try to block this off to send the guys from down there around past these. And hopefully we can use some spring traps or maybe my push traps for the wall to push them into the grinders down here. But that's way down the road. I think we've got a ways to go before we get there. Really, the hardest part of this is just this very first wave. We are not given a lot of money to start out with. And this is basically all the trapping that we're going to be able to do. And we are now faced with our very first armored ogres. Ogres with lots of armor on them, very hard to kill. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Yeah, so I'm just going to try to get through this. Clearly, I'm not going to worry about 5 sculling it because I haven't been able to yet, even though I've tried it multiple times.
So now the ogres are covered in armor?
Yes, they're covered in
All that
armor.
should make them pretty weak to lightning attacks.
But it does make them weak to lightning attacks. We're going to use that later because our spike traps have been upgraded with armor. With armor. Our spike traps have been upgraded with lightning. So if we put down a bunch of spike traps, that should suffice as a trap that's going to make it hard for the armored ogres. This first wave is tough. I'm going to fire off my mana rage trinket, which is going to give me really fast mana recharge for a limited amount of time, and just spam ice here. Get rid of those sappers, get rid of the little kobold runners, and that's about all we get for the mana rage, but that was enough to take out the really challenging ones, which were the kobolds. We do have these environmental traps too that we could be using. That's gonna melt the ice on him, but it's also gonna set him on fire, which he probably is not gonna like much.
We did it!
Okay, we did it. Great. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up the wall spikes that we put down because we only had enough money for 2 wall spikes there after getting the rest of this set up. I'm gonna replace them with these, which are gonna move them back a bit, and then we need some haymakers up top. Nope, that wasn't right. That's right. And we got to start with our spike traps because those are going to be key here in terms of taking down those armored ogres quickly.
Catch them off guard.
And we'll fill in my checkerboard with tar eventually.
Here I come.
I think the other one is going to be
more enemies on the way.
Yep.
Enemies are attacking on another front.
We can actually stay up there.
Look
We don't need to be down
have been
here.
breached again.
More kobold runners. I don't think our Mana Rage Trinket has cooled down yet, so we can't use that again. But we can be using these. 2 light guys on fire. Now the problem with fire is very powerful, but it makes them run. As soon as you set something on fire, it starts running, which is not what you want. That's the trade-off that you have to consider when you're using fire traps or fire spells. Is that stuff's going to be moving faster when it's on fire. These armored ogres are very tough against physical damage,
Keep this up all
but
day.
that'll do it. Okay, that worked pretty well. Now, as I said, eventually we're going to block this off with barricades to give them farther to go and push them past
More
those.
enemies on the way.
I need more coins for that.
Push them past the grinder traps, the on-map grinder traps. But I don't think we're there just yet. We'll wait till the next press G to go break.
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me.
Yeah, there's money down there. We'll get that money eventually. Let's not forget it's there. We're gonna need every penny we got
And stay down.
to make this work. It was so dark on the coastal hallways trap. I'm glad you're getting to see the haymakers in the daylight here. They're so funny. Oh, archers. And an armored ogre. This will be it. If anything gets all the way through, there are a couple of boom barrels up over my head that I can drop.
Did I really do
There.
that?
And stuff will be getting through, trust me. All right, press G to go. Let's collect all the money drops and see if there's enough to start pathing these guys a little bit. I don't think we're there quite yet. I mean, we do want to do it eventually. I really want to get some basic... I want to make use of as many spike traps as I can to begin with, because they've got the lightning damage upgrade. And then you can never have too much tar, so I think that'll do. How about a couple of lightnings after the tar here for anything that gets through? We don't have enough
Let's
money.
More enemies on the way.
It's the upstairs door first, but they're going to be coming from both doors now, so we got to keep an eye on the one downstairs too.
It's dead.
Oh, there's more money up here.
Move, dum-dum.
I've used both the boom barrels that were up here, and so far I don't see any coming from the downstairs door, so maybe it's just this door this time. Whoa, whoa. One got close enough to start running. One of the ogres.
Did you win?
Two armored ogres we're going to have to deal with here. And a bunch of heavies. I just accidentally backed over a mana potion, so I'll make use of that to fire off a few spells. Alright, we're down to one armored ogre and a handful of heavies. Should be able to do this.
Oh yeah. That's how it
Armored,
goes.
and there are the heavies. Is there one up still somewhere? Oh, he's stuck. Okay, 10 seconds to the next wave. Let's a little bit more tar, maybe a couple more haymakers, and I think that should be done. Well, that's all the money we have anyway. All right, both doors now.
It's dead.
Keep an eye on the mini-map. Make sure that the ones coming from the other door don't get behind me. I'm focusing on this. They're making it up the stairs here, and I just heard some kobold sappers enter the map. Our mana rage trinket should have cooled down by now, so we could be using that again. In fact, I think we're going to use it now. We got kobold runners and kobold sappers coming. But we don't want those sappers getting near our barricade. It's not going to do too much damage here.
Did you win?
Yeah, see those lightning upgraded spike traps, they do a good job of weakening the armored ogres before they get up here. We still got a lot of orcs and ogres to kill though. May need that boom barrel up there on this wave. Traps are helping a lot though. Okay, that wasn't too bad. What else do we have? Somebody... Oh, you. Stuck again. Alright, now we get a chance to path them if we want. Do we have enough money to do this, that, and the other? We do. And then we have enough to put some push traps down here. We can't put the tar down. We really need tar with these to keep them in front of them longer. But that's all we can afford right now. So,
all right.
Let's see how this goes. And then we can put some spring traps.
More enemies on the
Oh,
way.
did I not bring the flip? Oh, I didn't bring the little spring traps. My bad. That's going to limit the effectiveness of all this. In fact, it may not even be worth it now. We may have to pick those barricades back up and use that money for something else. Because I forgot to bring the little flip traps. Oh, that didn't work.
Did I really do that?
And I didn't bring the wind belt either. Shoot, I've unlocked the wind belt. We could be blowing these guys into the traps. Or back out of our traps so that they have to go through them again. And I just did not think about my loadout. I did not even access my spellbook before starting this. I just went with what I had. Mana Rage Trinket has not recharged. Let's rely on our traps here. Yeah, I'm probably going to need the boom barrels here too. Yeah, I think we are. That helped.
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me.
Wow, that's a lot of heavies. We have one more boom barrel we could use if we need it. I think we'll be able to handle these guys ourselves.
Look at me. I'm flying like a bird.
He's flying like a bird. Okay, these are going to be useful here. I'm just definitely going to leave them.
That works.
Let's load them up with some...
Should be good.
With
More
some
enemies
tar.
on the way.
And some of that. Oh, what a waste. What a waste of a power-up. Ugh, not hitting any of these guys. Oh, there's money. And then we can go over here and enjoy watching these guys being pushed into the rift. Or into the grinder. Working. It's working so far. A lot of little guys getting through. We got trolls coming now. I'm not worried about the little guys. They're probably not going to get through these traps. But the heavies we do have to worry about. And the trolls, obviously, we have to worry about. Although those trolls have not... Oh, there's one. But it looks like one got pushed into the grinder. Oh, no, there's the other.
That's how it goes.
Ah, I'm hitting the trap. Ah, I'm hitting the trap.
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you did it. Good. Yeah, you're doing good. And then one's stuck again. Okay, 10 seconds to do some more trapping.
That's the stuff.
Ah, see, if I had the flip traps, I could flip trap that. And I could flip trap all this over here. And I could flip trap here. But I messed up. My bad. Let's see, where's everybody's kind of coming through here and there.
Now
There.
that's an orc stopper.
And then a lot more of the lightning traps. How about one more lightning trap? We almost have enough to do a tar trap, but not quite.
Hope that works.
I think the lightning traps are going to be the most important traps we have because or the spike traps because they got the lightning upgrade. And we're going to be seeing a lot more armored ogres. Seems like the walls have trouble pushing them when they're frozen. But it's good, only a few can fit through there at a time. So we're creating a bit of a traffic jam back there, but that's okay. Yeah, because there's a lot of damage being done at the same time. Oh, hi. Big fella.
Did you win?
So far, so good. I don't want to jinx us, but I think we're on track to 5-skull this for the very first time. As long as time doesn't become an issue, I don't think we 5-skulled it. Prep, we missed part-time again. Man, part-time is short here. How much did we miss it by? A minute and a half? I guess pathing them really isn't the way to do it, because we lost a lot of time there. But that's going to do it for this mission. I'll continue with the next mission momentarily. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Stay safe, survivors.